Good for Sagittarius for the month of December 2024. Hello, my Saggies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has helping me grow this channel. And thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. I am at 3036, so continue to like, subscribe, and share. I would like to see more than 89 viewers on my monthly horoscopes, you know, because I do a very good job. I mean, it's pretty long, I think. So on the 1st at 1:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new moon in Sagittarius in your first house. This is your dumb luck kicking in this week. This is a great time to get happy. A beautiful fire energy here is happening. This could be really a time this week of thoughts really do become things. So for some of you, I feel like you may not you may not get a lot done here with this energy or from your job because you're not done with Thanksgiving vacation. So you could still be in vacation. Your brain is still in vacation mode at this time. So tomorrow could feel a little bit, you could feel a little bit wonky or lethargic or just not motivated to do much here because you're still in vacation mode. I feel like with this energy here, you have a revolving doors of friends coming in. So here we go. So this could be whoever has to leave your life. Let them leave your life with this energy here as well. Thank you, Glenn. So this could be certain people in your life at this time. You may feel like making decisions about your personal life, but it's probably better to postpone these decisions till after the 15th when Mercury goes direct, or else certain people are going to yo-yo back into your life, or you're going to regret your decision because Mercury's in retrograde. All right, so it's not a very good time to act upon your feelings and be about your instincts. So hold back at this time. And I feel like as I'm connecting with the cards, I do feel like truth is going to be revealed on the 6th at 6. Oh, that's BB's 6:33. The 6:33 p.m. Mars goes retrograde, and Volcanus is already in retrograde in your 9th house. So this could be a difficult time dealing with legalities, but we have a fire trine happening, so this could be a great time for taking like tests or exams for licenses at this time. This would be a good week for that because it's well aspected. They got fire trines happening here at this time as well. This could be you visiting goals at this time, or visiting old goals, or things that used to work for you in the past. You could be just like revisiting things that made you happy or worked for you. So like if you were dealing with like law of attraction or spirituality or even me, you may go back to those things because they worked for you or helped you out in the past. So that could be also that going on during this time period as well. So we're going back to the past and like pulling up what worked for us with this energy here. You may feel compelled to try certain things again, especially certain classes where you probably failed, or you may try going back to school, and especially if you didn't do well in school. So those of you in your 20s, you may be going back to school for round 2 after failing it. So now you're going to go back and try it again for some of you here as well. Certain goals that you are trying to revisit may appear hard and difficult at first, but then Mars is in retrograde and it's well aspected, so it's a good time to revisit those. It's a good time to retake your driver's test with this energy here, alrighty? And this is a good time to study for your exams and take your exams at this time because we have the fire trine happening, alrighty? So this is a great time for dealing with TSA or dealing with like traveling at this time as well. Hi, Leah. On the 7th at 1:13 a.m., Venus enters Aquarius in the 3rd house. Some of you may have some peculiar tastes in love because Venus is in Aquarius, so be careful who you fall in love with. Mercury goes direct on the 15th, and then you may change your mind again. You may be breaking up with this person. Not the best time to mingle if you're single, but a great time to get your flirt on. Not the easiest time for love relationships, especially marriages. You tend to be more about about your freedom at this time, or your partner could be more about their freedom. Somebody is more about their play and feeling restless for change with this energy here, and they could be kind of taking it out on their relationships during this time period and being about their play at this time. Okay, so if they're not happy in their present, then this is them taking it out on you, or you taking it out on them with this energy, and they're the problem, they're the excuse, and really it's you needing to cope and deal with your reality. You could be feeling oppressed in relationships. For others of you, you could find yourself chasing this person all around town, trying to figure out where the hell they are, because they're not being open and honest with you with communications. You may tend to water down your communication so much that this other person doesn't know where they stand, because you're not trying to be open or revealing about your feelings or honest, or you're afraid to be too blunt because you're scared this person will run away. Relatives may also become too dependent on you at this time financially, so be careful with this. And then on the 7th at 6:43 p.m., Neptune goes direct in the 4th house. The rose-colored glasses come back on, and reality doesn't seem so harsh. You can be in the holiday spirit. Not the easiest time with Neptune squaring Juno, 4th and 12th house. For some of you, love relationships can suffer. You can definitely be feeling oppressed in love because you are wanting either more from your partner in regards to love, or for some of you here, you could be more about other pursuits in your life, like literally more about your hobbies and stuff, and more about your friends and going out with the friends and being about the family and everything outside the home except your relationship. So because there is such a disconnect here, you're going to be fighting with your partner. So you may have to learn to include your partner in these things, or start spending more time with your partner as well. Okay, for some of you here, I feel like your partner may not want you to be around other people because they want you to spend time with them. You could be wanting a new relationship at this time. Everybody wants to love somebody and stuff like that. And this may not be, let me see. Or you could be in love with somebody else. You maybe, and you wanted to pursue a new relationship. So some of you could be fighting with your partner at this time because you're at a crossroads. Should I stay or should I go with this relationship, because there is a new relationship around you, or somebody that you're crushing on at this time. Okay, but probably it's nobody there, and it's just you wanting to be about your freedom and your play. But it's like your expectations of your relationships are not being met. But sometimes we have to look at ourselves, because a lot of times, you know, Sagittarius, and especially Sagittarius men, tend to be like quiet, and there's like this like lack of communication and lack of connection, and yet you want to control the relationship. But then for a lot of times you guys are never home, so it's kind of like, how can you have a connection with somebody if you're never home, if you're never calling somebody? So you need to learn to like be more communicative with your feelings, and more talky with your feelings, and being more invested in the relationship. And you know, when I'm saying more, is because you guys are not really doing a lot with the relationships. You're more invested in your video games when you're home. You're more invested in the friendships, in the relationships, in other people's responsibilities. You know, you're more invested in your community. Anything to stay out of the house and keep busy, you're invested in, okay? But then when you don't have any planets in Aries and stuff like that, then you're more invested in the relationship. So it's like you have to create that balance between being, you know, you want to connect, and you got to be more open in your relationship and communicate more, because there is a lack of conversation that goes on. Okay, so that could also be happening, and that's BB's at the door. Alrighty. I was invested, and he let the devil jump out, sadly. I love him. He feels like my soul, but he has messed up too much. I know. So, you know, there could be a lot of trust issues coming up, because this person could be secretive too and quiet too. There's a lack of communication, or a desire to communicate each other's feelings and to be open and vulnerable. So nobody wants to be open and vulnerable. So of course, you know, this is whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. And then you're just going to go into your drinking or your pot or your drugs to numb the pain. Then on the 15th at 4:01 a.m., the full moon in Gemini in the 7th house, This could be a good time for word of mouth, growth with media and social media. This is a good time for communicating your needs to your partner or having a conversation with your partner, because it's a good time for everybody to listen to each other. Relationships with women in your life can become important. Your mate can feel supportive of you now. This is a good time for romance and marriages. I feel like when it comes to relationships or other people in your life, I feel like certain relationships can be a bit one-sided, or it can feel like you're carrying the weight of the relationship and there's no reciprocation. Well, there needs to be more communication about your expectations of your wants, needs, and desires. Not just give or do. It's like, okay, I'm gonna give to you, and then I need this, that, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You know, this is what I need to create that emotional balance. And sometimes you have to communicate that because you don't really communicate what the hell's going on or what you need, and instead you just tolerate, and then you get pissed off, and then you lose your shit. So this is something to think about during this time period. Okay, you may lash out on others or say some things that you don't mean to say. You try to be on the right side of the law during this time period, because Pluto is not well aspected with the sign of Leo at this time with this energy here in your 9th house. So there's going to be some power struggles with relationships because of this need of being fair and wanting things to be fair, but you may not be getting along with the opposite sex at this time with this energy. So there needs to be some more compromising, more communications, and more honest communication coming from you during this time period. Then on the 15th at 3:56 p.m., Mercury goes direct. I feel like for some of you here, prediction, I see something happening with the full moon energy of Gemini, and I feel like for some of you, you're going to get into a fight with your partner, but then somebody, either you or your partner, is going to appease the other person. For example, this could be somebody accusing of another person of cheating, you know, and somebody's going to feel insecure about the relationship because of a lack of communication, and then you two are going to start fighting, and the next thing you know, somebody's going to sweet talk themselves back into this person's arms here with this energy, okay? Or vice versa. I feel like whatever is going on or bothering you at this time, you may say something, but then the same time, this person is going to equally, like, almost like, I want to say gaslighting, and that's probably not the right word for it, but it's like they calm the other person down, and then it's like, okay, you know, so I don't know if it's like lip service or what, you know, they put like a temporary band-aid over it and they say it's okay, you know. On the 21st at 4:20 a.m., the sun enters Capricorn. This is in your 2nd house of money, highlighting the overtones of Libra. You can be resourceful with money or finding ways to save money. I feel like for some of you, you could be judgmental about somebody's situation, and it's like you need to just be listening here and not judging this person, okay? Because everybody's going through their own stuff, and I'm sure if we look at Sagittarius, we can pick and pry and be like, oh damn, I thought my shit was bad. It's like, bitch. You know, it's like, so don't judge other people, because I'm sure if we pick and pride on you, it's like, well, shit, you make my life feel like a walk in the park. Thank you. You know, it's like that. So, you know, everybody's stuff stinks, okay? So try to keep an open mind. Try to be a listening ear and let them talk, okay? And nobody lives like you or follow rules like you or whatever, okay? But try to be less judgmental. This could also be somebody walking away from you because of your judgmental. What in the hell? He didn't do nothing. BBs. What in the mess? I know, Tom. I saw it. He didn't do nothing. BB. Oh my. BB, you can't be growling. Girl. Who you pissed off? Why you pissed? Hi, Tony. See, Tony not doing nothing. Why you pissed off? Girl, calm down. Ooh. I think she gonna start fighting for the sake of fighting. We on Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius angry. Okay. Well, this is something that you need to listen and that you need to change, and that this is something that you need to think about doing. All right, deprogram the brain and change. This is going to cause problems with the relationships at this time. I feel like it's going to be like, it could be like children and the choices that they're making. Maybe they're going back to somebody that you don't necessarily like, you know, and instead of like keeping an open mind or just allowing them to do what they're going to do and make the choices that that they're going to make, you want to be like helicopter mom or helicopter dad, you know, and instead of letting them have their own experiences with this energy here, okay? So you need to allow your children to do what they're going to do and have their own experience, or else you're going to find a lot of fight during this time period. Then on the 30th at 5:27 p.m., the new moon in Capricorn in your second house. I feel like for some of you here, this is stability that you once had either with certain relationships in your life, whether it be friends or whether it be love relationships or family, and that you could be walking on eggshells at this time. So this month is, if you want to be about your relationship, then you need to be this person, or you need to be more communicative in your feelings, maybe a bit more honesty, or spending more time together, or maybe there needs to be more communications going on at this time, okay? So this is you needing to validate this person's feelings and stuff like that, okay? This could be also you needing to trust this person, or this person needing to trust you, and giving each other personal space, which is easier said than done because you guys like to stay out, okay? There's needs to be some trust going on. This could be easier said than done at this time. For some of you, I feel like love relationships could be on shaky ground, possible separation, possibly, you know, that you may have pushed too far with your temper or pushed too far with the relationship. So it's not going to be the easiest time for love relationships for you. I feel like relationships during this time period for the month of December could be like a yo-yo, on again, off again, and trying to figure out what it is that you want with this person. So you're not done with this person, you're not done getting rid of this relationship here, but at the same time, it's like you almost have like a love-hate for this person with this energy here. So you're focusing on this current relationship and kind of like indecisive about what it is that you want from this person. You love me, then stay. You hate me, then leave. It is like, I don't want to leave. And it's like, oh God. The Eight of Wands, this is traveling coming up. This could also be you receiving some much needed good news during this time period as well. The Five of Coins, have faith that everything is going to work itself out. You could also be delving into your spirituality at this time. It's a beautiful time to do it. The Queen of Wands, I feel like you're very diplomatic at this time and you're trying to get along for the sake of getting along, or you're tolerating a lot of situations at this time rather than communicating your feelings. I feel like some of you could feel a little bit defeated and you're kind of done communicating your feelings with certain people in your life at this time, because you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, and it don't matter because certain people in your life are going to walk all over you. The World card, this is traveling coming up here with this energy. You could be receiving recognition and success during this time period as well with this energy here. So beautiful energy time for that. The Six of Wands, optimistic energy. This is a time of progress and moving forward during this time period as well. The Justice card, major decisions are coming up at this time. Whatever decision that you have to make at this time, there's no going back on your decision. So if you're going to end a relationship, end it and keep it moving forward. For some of you here, I feel like this could be you at a crossroads, knowing that you better pick the right answer, okay? The Four of Cups, you could be sitting on your hands about things, a time for contemplation and meditation, a time for talking and trying to figure out what the hell is going on. For some of you, this could be dealing with legalities at this time, either documentations or dealing with the legal world or going to court during this time period as well with this energy here. I feel like for some of you here, you could be an international teacher with this energy, so you could be traveling in different parts of Asia during this time period and teaching like English at this time. The Five of Swords, yeah, you're fighting with other people in your life and you're not getting along with certain people at this time. This could be your children that you're not getting along with during this time period and kind of butting heads with them. So you may want to pick and choose your battles with your kids or be about bigger picture during this time period as well with this energy. Not the easiest energy time. I feel like you're going to get into a fight with somebody and you're going to kind of regret the fight that you got into. You know, it's like we don't have to escalate things. We don't have to make mountains out of molehills, you know. So I feel like that could be happening as well. You could also be trying to be very strategic in regards to trying to get this person back into your life. The Nine of Coins, I feel like for some of you here, as I connect with this energy here, here, I feel like you could be looking for a ride at this time, something to do with driving, with this energy. Either you're having car problems or you're looking for transportation to get you somewhere that you want to go to at this time. So some of you could be traveling during this time period, or you're looking for somebody to take you somewhere during this time. So I feel like the issues with, it could also be like a long distance relationship as well. So that could also be it with this energy, and you may not feel so sure about doing this long distance relationship during this time period, or there could be a possibility of a move for somebody here as well, and this could be you not wanting to move, and this could be the other person wanting to move. The Ten of Wands, I feel like with this energy here, you could be taking on other people's responsibilities at this time with this energy. For some of you, you could be throwing yourself into your work at this time. Hi, Al. You could be throwing yourself into your work at this time, and you want more hours, or you could be giving the brain something to do and keeping the brain busy during this time period as well with this energy. The Eight of Coins deals with obsessive thinking at this time with this energy here. Alrighty, so I feel like that could be coming up during this time period. So you're really going through it emotionally during this time period. I feel like you could be getting more hours at work, or work could feel a little bit demanding to you with this energy as well. So I don't know if you're liking work at this time, or you're just throwing yourself into work because more hours are being presented to you, and you just want to focus on things that you can control at this time with this energy here, okay? I feel like some people could be taking advantage of you at work. Some people could be bullying you or picking on you at this time in regards to career with this energy here. I feel like for others of you, you work hard, you play hard at this time. The Emperor card, for some of you, the focus could be on father, or the men in your life could be the focus as well. Some of you could be visiting father's side of the family, or traveling for the holidays to see father with this energy. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe. I do see new love around you at this time with this energy. The Six of Cups, some of you could be sentimental about the past, or you could be, again, visiting father for the holidays, family reunion at this time happening. The Page of Wands, I do see other people being jealous of you at this time with this energy, or watching you way too close at this time. This could be career growth happening here, and there could be like, people could be feeling like it's like nepotism happening, and that you are getting certain privileges at this time, or it's situations you're going through it emotionally during this time period, and you're kind of getting away with certain things. I feel like some people may be jealous about what you have and how you got it. They may feel like you have slept around, and maybe you got certain perks because you slept around, but that's not the truth. It's like, you didn't spread your legs. You worked hard, because nobody understands that Sagittarius works hard for their shit, okay? Like, really hard. Like, they are the ones that if you need like something disgusting clean, they're gonna roll up their sleeves, put the gloves on, and they're gonna clean that, and they're gonna clean it really, really freaking good too. You know, it's like that. They don't mind rolling up their sleeves for their work. And you know, the younger ones, you know, they work like, yes, they do. You know, and the younger ones, they work really hard. You know, they work really hard. They do things that other people won't do. You know, the crab is a hard worker, but there's things that the crabs won't do. That's everything else that Sagittarius will do. You know, and Sagittarius will keep working and keep doing a good job until, you know, they get sick, and then they got to get kicked out of work, you know? So it's kind of like that. So there's something really positive happening with career at this time, and other people think it's unfair, but they can kiss your ass, because then work as hard as I do and stay at your job, because not all Sagittarius stay at their job. Yes, they are hard workers and great students. After the age of 30, they are great students. When they get older, they're great students. They're great hard workers in their teens and their 20s, you know, and stuff like that. But when it comes to school, that's a different story. The Three of Cups, there's like communications until like they reach like 50 or 40, they're great students. The Three of Cups, I feel like this is a great time for communications here as well. So there can be a lot of conversations going on with family. The Magician card, as above, so below. Time for destiny for you with this energy here. Manifesting what you want at this time. The world works in your favor, so keep the energy positive. You're over particular situations going on in your life at this time with this energy here. So you could be wanting change with this energy. For some of you, you could be walking away from certain friendships or certain relationships at this time with this energy here. Like, you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to invest your energy and time anymore. So it's very easy for you right now to walk away from certain people. This could be, for some of you here, coming up with money-making ideas with this energy here. This is a great time for those of you with your own business with this energy. I feel like for some of you, this is like you giving back to the community with this energy. This is a great time for teachers as well with this energy here. The Chariot card, removal of obstacles. Somebody could be purchasing a car. Or if you're not purchasing a car, you're definitely driving a lot more than usual at this time, and there's an emphasis on the car, okay? The Two of Cups, I feel like you could be receiving a confidence boost. Some of you could be receiving that person that you've been wanting. For others of you, I feel like this person sees you as your type, as their type with this energy. Some of you, you could be manifesting love during this time period as well with this energy here. For some of you, I feel like you could be looking for your soulmate during this time period as well with this energy, okay? The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up, reevaluating relationships at this time, not so quick to jump into anything new. Something very heavy on your mind, so you may not make any decisions anytime soon, probably till March, when you'll make decisions, because I think that's when Hades and Coronis goes direct, is in March, okay? The Seven of Coins, something heavy on your mind in regards to relationships. Okay, reevaluating your relationship, wondering if this is the soulmate with this energy, wondering if this is the life direction you're supposed to be in, wondering what is my purpose with this energy here as well. Alrighty, so you're questioning this relationship because this could end up being the long-term relationship. You know, get a compatibility report and see. Or this could be just like a love relationship that needed to come into your life and needed to teach you about how to be in relationships and the expectations of others in relationships. So this could have been a lesson for you. For some of you, this could be a situation here where you think that you can always do better. So you go searching for the person. Okay, indecisions, being more about your freedom. The Star card, I feel like this is a soul connection. Okay, so you don't know if you're ready for that for some of you. This person does find you to be their type too. You have a connection with this person. You have a soul connection with this person, but it doesn't matter. It's up to you what you want to do, but know that it might be the next 20 years or 15 years before you reach back up to this person and you reconnect with this person, you know, and it's like, damn. You know, I do see love around you. I do see you being swept off your feet with this energy, okay? I do feel like, you know, this is time for destiny and soulmates, but it's up to you what you want to do, you know? So this could be a difficult time for some of you to commit. The Hangman card, oh, well, the Hangman card. The Devil card brings about endings. I feel like there could be a lot of manipulation going on at this time with this energy. This could be a divorce or a breakup happening with this energy here as well. So this is a time to really think about what it is that you want with this energy here. Okay, because this could be like all you needing to work on yourself and your emotional self, your commitment issues, you know, and things of that nature, and needing to learn to find freedom in your relationships for some of you here. Hi, YMCBF. Happy holidays. So that could be happening for you as well, okay? I do see a past love returning, okay? So the exes or the person you broke up with is coming back into your picture. And you could be questioning, is this my soulmate? Get a compatibility report. The Ace of Wands, taking creative risk at this time with this energy here. And then the Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing. I do feel like there is a spiritual connection or a spiritual love between you two, but you could be, you know, like not, you could be, maybe you're not ready for that kind of relationship, or maybe you need to tell them that, you know, you need to communicate your feelings and be honest at this time. All right. So you're reevaluating your connection with this other person that you're in a relationship with. You're reevaluating because you want to make sure that this is the one, this is it, you know, and stuff like that. Some of you, there is another person in the wings and you could be wondering, is this the one? I really have connection with that one, you know, so that could also be happening too. Alrighty, show your love and support to your girl Marie and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses. Mwah.